Hey guys, it's Mishal. In this video, I want to talk to you about how you can constantly keep advancing in your career. I want to start with a story. When I got into the workforce, I was 22 and a half. I knew that I was self-aware, that I did not have a lot of skills, did not have a lot of experience. That was the first time I was ever going to get a job. I knew that I'm going to have to work really hard, but at the same time, I had massive goals and massive aspirations. So what I did is I became a student of sales and marketing. I started at the bottom. I started 8 o'clock in the morning and I was knocking the doors, selling the products and services of the company, and I was knocking the door all the way to sort of 8 o'clock at night. Okay, and then I would set goals every single day, that how many sales, how many products that I'm going to sell for that company, and I would be relentless throughout the day. And then I got into my second job. I started at the bottom as a casual marketer, right? And then from that point onwards, every year there was about 30 to 40% increment in my salary, in my commission structure, every single year. Then I was put in a position where I was a regional marketing manager, and now my job and responsibility is to get the best out of the team members. And one of the things I used to do every single day without a fail, it doesn't matter how I feel in the morning, is to conduct a meeting with everyone in my team. And my only objective when I'm conducting the meeting is how can I help these people to earn more money every single month, every single year. In this video, I want to talk to you about 3 qualities that you need to have if you want to keep making more money. Number 1 is positive attitude. Let me ask you a question. Let's say that you are the owner of the business and you want to attract and hire some great people in your team, because you have this massive goals, massive aspirations, and you need some talented people in your team so you can achieve your business performance goals. What kind of people you want to attract? Do you want to attract people who are talented but they've got a bad attitude, or you want to attract people who are moderate at the skill level but they have a great positive attitude? Understand this, people want to work with people who have a positive spin on life. Now, when I was building my team, I did not go for people who had massive experience in the space, because I believe that with experience comes ego. Okay, people with a lot of experience, thousands of years of experience, come with a lot of preconceived notion. They do not want to do things that made them successful in the first place. So I went for people who were fresh out of the high school, okay, who did not have any experience in the space, but they had something to prove to themselves and other people. They had a great attitude about them. They were willing to work harder than anyone else in the business. If you want to get a new job, or if you want to get a promotion, or you just want to increase your income by 20-30%, the positive attitude is going to take you a long way. Number 2 is effort. Understand this, guys. Positive attitude is going to open the first door. It is not going to open the last door. Okay, it's not going to get you noticed. But what really gets you noticed is your effort. There are so many things that we cannot control in the marketplace. We cannot control the weather. We cannot control the reaction of a customer. There are so many things we don't have any control over. The one thing that you have absolute control over is how you're going to show up at work. Okay, what time you're going to show up. If your work starts at 10 o'clock, and you're showing up at 9 o'clock, people who are decision maker of the business are going to notice that. And if you are the last one to leave the building, people who are sitting on the management team are going to take notice of that. New opportunities are going to come. You have absolute control over how many calls you're going to make in a day, how many breaks you are going to take, how many leaves you are using every month or every year. Efforts get noticed. It's gonna open more opportunities. Number 3 is problem solving skills. Now understand that. Let's say that you have a great positive attitude and you are willing to put in more work than anyone else out there, okay? You are willing to work harder than the most talented person in the room. You're gonna move further so much in your life and a career that I can't even tell you. But if you want to play with the big players, if you want to compete with the big league player, this is what you need to have. You need to have problem solving skills. Let me give you an example. Let's say that the company calls for a meeting. First of all, the company is only going to invite people and employees they think they have the ability to give the feedback. Once you have developed enough perspective around your line of work, you have already built up the experience, you have already built up the sweat equity, so your company understands that you have something valuable to offer. But when they call the meeting, there are two kind of people. On one kind, they always going to keep their opinions to themselves because they do not want other people to make fun of them. They do not want to look like someone who is naive, who's got stupid ideas. They are worried about their image way too much. So those kind of people, the management is not going to call them in the next meeting, but there's always going to be people who are not worried about their image. They just want to help the business move forward. They're always finding ways to improve their performance. They're always finding and suggesting ways and the strategies they can improve the performance of other people in the company, and they're not scared to put their opinions on the table without feeling good or bad about if those ideas are being implemented by the team. So this person's got a great positive attitude and his energy is sort of contagious. Other people are feeding off his energy. Number two, he's the hardest worker in the room. Okay, he's the first one to show up and the last one to leave. He's even willing to work over the weekend even though he's not getting paid for it. But then that person also has a great insight. Okay, he is known for his creative genius. He is known for his strategic brilliance. So once you have these three qualities, positive attitude, effort, and problem-solving skills, there are no limits. Sky is the limit. That's my time, guys. Now before I let you know, I need to ask you a super quick favor. If you like the content, if you resonated with anything that I just said, it would mean world to me if you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so you'll receive the notification every time I come up with a new video. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you next time.